So how can you be like the Facebook maestro and make your New Year's resolutions stick? Joining me now is psychologist Dr Linda Papadopoulos and also comedian Arthur Smith. Ever made any, Arthur? Ever stuck to them?
It's a disaster, let's be honest. You make a resolution and within about 10 minutes you've already failed, and then it's the middle of January and you're miserable.
What's the psychological reason then, Linda, for that?
Well, why we make them is because we feel it's a new start. So when we have anything new, when anything ends and something begins, it's about reevaluating where we are, wanting to be somewhere new. Now, the reason they fail is because I think most times we overestimate, we push ourselves too hard. We don't really think them through in terms of...
Exactly. So you should pick easier ones. So I have made a couple of resolutions. I'm going to send send some postcards again.
Just some postcard, not one every day or...
No,
okay.
Just a couple of postcards to old friends, because I haven't sent a postcard for so long.
That's nice. See, reasonable. Couple postcards, 52 weeks, doable, right?
I reckon, yeah. And I've already I had one resolution never to appear on Channel 5 News. Already. Disaster.
Our resolution was to get you on. So look, we're already winning, aren't we?
Yeah, your resolve has outsourced mine.
The thing is, Linda, well, both of you, in fact, I mean, a lot of people resolve not to drink during January. But surely, if there's ever a time, if you're a drinker, that is, if there's ever a time you need a drink, it's in January, right? Dark, miserable month.
That's the thing. I think January, I think it's the next Monday that's supposed to be the saddest day where people feel the most down. The credit card bills come in, the resolutions are out the window, it's dark, it's dingy. So maybe, we were speaking in the green room before, we were thinking, what, like springtime resolutions?
That would be better to do them then.
When it's more light, it's like all about you.
Also, those drinkers, you know, the people who give up is even worse than being cornered by a drunken bore at a party, is being cornered by someone who's announcing how they've given up.
Do you think people are probably more successful in the Southern Hemisphere when it's the middle of summer when it turns January?
You know what? That would be interesting to find out. You never know. I think on a serious note, you're successful if they're manageable and if you don't give up at the first. You know, it's like eating healthily or going to the gym. When people decide that if I get it wrong, well, that's and I'll throw the towel in. That's not the way to go about it.
Here's a good one. I think you should resolve to keep off the internet and your mobile phone once a week. Ignore the whole lot.
Yeah, so like a digital detox kind of thing,
exactly.
Which people do try. It's hard, though. I mean, these things are hard. Does it have to be hard? I mean, you know, you mentioned the postcards. That seems like the kind of thing.
I agree. I've got another one where I'm going to try and put my socks on the right way around every day.
What, matching socks?
Roughly matching. So if I fail sometimes, so be it.
So minor improvements, just to make your life go that little bit better rather than sort of huge...
And that's achievable,
proclamations.
Isn't it? Nearly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it could be. Why do you think Mark Zuckerberg, then, seems to be very good at keeping these? What's so special about him?
He's focused. I think like anyone I mean, he wouldn't have achieved the level of success that he has had he not been focused and driven. And we know that people that are focused and driven just generally achieve goals in a way that people that aren't don't.
Are they happier?
But that's a completely different... I think that's the thing, being focused and driven, even successful. People think that success brings happiness. I think there's research starting to show that actually happiness usually precedes success. So it's not necessarily that way around.
So make yourself happy first, then you might be successful with your resolutions.
Yeah, my resolution this year, I kind of, you know, with all the work, I find myself cancelling things that I want to do for things that I have to do. So, you know, I've got to work, so I'll cancel a lunch with a friend or something. So this year, I'm going to try and connect more with people. I think that kind of stuff...
do less. Answer fewer emails.
There you go.
Cut your friends out.
No, more friends, less work, or at least make space for it.
We're glad you connected with us. We're glad you can make it, and look forward to getting that postcard from you, Arthur. Now we're good friends.
You'll see.
Love to see you. Thank you very much.